Not every storm is loud. Some destroy you quietly, through smiles that lie and words that disguise harm as care. The most dangerous people in your life are often the calmest ones, the ones who hurt you gently, so gently that you don't even realize you're bleeding. They'll drain your peace with kindness, twist your truth with silence, and make you believe their chaos is your fault. You'll start doubting yourself, apologizing for your feelings, and shrinking to fit inside their comfort. But today, you must wake up. Because recognizing a harmful person isn't about hate, it's about healing. It's not revenge, it's rebirth. You owe your soul peace, not confusion. These are the 8 quiet signs you are near a truly harmful person, and once you see them clearly, you'll never let anyone dim your light again. Sign 1. They make you doubt yourself. The first quiet sign is confusion. They make you question your memory, your feelings, your reality. You'll start hearing lines like, "You're overreacting," or "That never happened." At first, you think maybe they're right, maybe you are too sensitive, but over time, you realize the pattern. Every time they hurt you, somehow, you end up apologizing. That's not love, that's gaslighting, and it's powerful because it doesn't scream, it whispers. It erodes your confidence until you start believing that peace means silence and love means pain. Let me tell you something, you are not too emotional. You are reacting to being dismissed, disrespected, and devalued. The people who truly love you will calm your storms, not create them. They'll make you feel safe to express yourself, not afraid of being misunderstood. When someone makes you doubt your truth, remember this: your memory is not the enemy, your intuition is not broken. You're not too much, you're simply near someone who gives too little. Sign 2. They drain your energy without saying a word. You ever sit with someone and leave feeling heavy, like your soul just ran a marathon? They didn't yell, they didn't insult, yet somehow you're exhausted. That's not coincidence, that's energy theft. Harmful people don't always hurt you with words, they drain you through presence. They feed off your empathy, your patience, your light, until you feel empty. And because they never openly attack, you keep trying to be nice, to understand them. But every time you walk away smaller. Energy doesn't lie. If your peace feels heavy, your spirit knows something. Your logic doesn't. Don't wait for visible damage to validate invisible pain. Your gut feeling is the voice of your inner protector. Listen to it. It's okay to distance yourself from people who exhaust you. Protect your energy like oxygen, because not everyone deserves access to your light. Remember, it's not rude to protect your peace, it's necessary for your survival. Sign 3. They disguise control as care. They'll say things like, "I'm just looking out for you," or "I only want what's best." But underneath that concern is control. They'll decide who you should talk to, where you should go, how you should feel. They'll call it love, but love doesn't chain you, it frees you. Control wrapped in affection is still manipulation. It's not love when someone needs to limit you to feel secure. That's fear, not care. You see, truly loving people trust your growth. They want you to fly, even if it means flying farther than them. Harmful people, though, they clip your wings, then call you ungrateful when you want to soar. If someone's care comes with conditions, rules, and guilt, it's not protection, it's possession. Never let anyone convince you that control is love. You can't thrive where you're not allowed to breathe, and the person who truly loves you will never fear your independence, they'll celebrate it. Sign 4. They're only kind when others are watching in public. They're charming, generous, polite, the kind of person everyone praises, but when the spotlight fades, so does their kindness. Suddenly the warmth turns cold, the compliments turn sharp, the love turns conditional. This is one of the most dangerous traits of harmful people: performative goodness. They wear empathy like a costume, not a character. It's not who they are, it's who they want to be seen as. And if you try to speak up, no one believes you because they only see the mask. That's why this type of harm hurts so deeply. It makes you doubt your own perception. But remember, character is not what someone shows in public. Character is how they treat you when no one's watching. If their kindness disappears behind closed doors, believe that you don't need to defend your experience to those who never saw the darkness. You lived it. That's enough proof. Sign 5. They never take accountability. They can break your trust and still find a way to make you the villain. They'll twist every truth until your pain becomes their justification. They'll say sorry, but never change. Accountability is the language of growth, and harmful people are fluent in avoidance. They'll minimize your feelings, mock your reactions, and convince you that you're too emotional. That's not communication. That's control. A person who can't take responsibility for their actions will always repeat them, because without reflection there's no correction. So when someone refuses to own their behavior, understand, you're not dealing with immaturity, you're dealing with manipulation. You can't fix what they won't admit, you can't heal what they keep denying. Walk away, not to punish them, but to protect your peace. Sometimes closure isn't an apology, sometimes closure is realizing their silence is the truth. Sign 6. They subtly compete with you. You share your dreams and they downplay them. You tell them your achievements and they find a flaw. They'll never cheer you on because your success threatens the version of them they pretend to be. This isn't friendship, it's quiet rivalry. Harmful people can't celebrate you because they compare themselves to you. They see your light not as inspiration but as competition. They'll mask jealousy as advice and envy as humor. But pay attention, support that only shows up when you're struggling isn't support. Real people clap when you rise, not just when you fall. So stop shrinking to make others comfortable. Your success doesn't embarrass anyone. It exposes them. Keep shining. You don't owe smallness to people who fear your greatness. The right ones won't compete with your light. They'll stand beside it and help it grow. Sign 7. They use guilt as a weapon. Every time you try to protect your peace, they remind you of everything they've done for you. They'll say, after all I've sacrificed, or you've changed. And suddenly, you feel guilty for choosing yourself. That's emotional blackmail, the invisible chain of manipulation. They don't control you with anger, they control you with guilt. They want you to equate love with obligation, but love without freedom isn't love, it's debt. And you don't owe anyone access to your peace just because they once gave you attention. Healthy people respect your boundaries. Toxic people punish them. You have every right to evolve, even if it makes others uncomfortable. You are allowed to outgrow people who refuse to grow with you. Guilt is not proof of love, it's proof of manipulation, and no matter how much history you share, you can't heal in a place that keeps wounding your worth. Sign 8. They leave you feeling small. They'll never yell. They'll just slowly make you feel less confident, less capable, less worthy. You'll start questioning your strengths, apologizing for your existence. That's what emotional harm does. It doesn't break you loudly, it dismantles you quietly. It teaches you to settle, to accept crumbs, to believe you're lucky to be tolerated. But you are not hard to love. You're just surrounded by people who don't know how to. Anyone who truly values you will lift your spirit, not crush it. They'll remind you of your worth, not make you forget it. And if you ever have to shrink yourself to be accepted, you're standing in the wrong crowd. Never let someone convince you that love is supposed to hurt. You are meant to bloom, not beg. And sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, no more. Final words. Walking away from a harmful person doesn't make you cold, it makes you clear. It means you've finally chosen peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, and healing over history. You don't need to explain your silence or justify your distance. Peace doesn't beg to be understood, it simply exists. Remember this, you cannot save someone who keeps breaking you to feel whole. You cannot pour your light into someone who thrives in your darkness. The bravest thing you will ever do is protect your energy from the people who drain it. Let go. Not because they deserve it, but because you do. You deserve calm mornings, honest love, and a heart that no longer fears its own truth. Walk away. Rise higher. And never again apologize for protecting your peace.